This guide has been designed to help you farm Ultimate Bunny as efficiently as possible. Optimized route videos are included, as well as general tips and tricks to minimize your time investment. Timestamps are provided in the description for quick referencing. With optimal play and average luck, expect to spend about 7 hours to acquire all of the required materials. This guide isn't suitable for new players. You should be comfortable with hard mode content before going for Ultimate Bunny. As for prerequisites, Sharen is absolutely mandatory, since all of Bunny's components are best acquired from reactor farming. You'll also want a couple of other characters of different elements to gather the required void shards to summon the void bosses. Please check my video guide to reactors, Sharen, and void bosses if you don't completely understand how all of these mechanics work. It's linked in the description and also covers the best way to farm the void shards you need to summon the void bosses. I highly recommend having an incredibly strong Thunder Cage. Use as many crystallization catalysts as you can to get its DPS up. Here are the modules that I used when recording this video. Note that I already have Ultimate Bunny, so I decided to do all this farm, including the boss kills, with Sharen. I haven't used any catalysts or energy activators on Sharen. Here are the modules that I do run. Make sure you switch your lobby to private, since others will routinely ruin recon missions. Let's look at the pieces and where we're going to be gathering them from. Ultimate Bunny's enhanced cells are available from pattern 73 and 113. These come from the Vespers, Lost Supply Depot, and Hagios forward base reactors. You'll also gather pattern 72 and 112 at the same time, which provide Ultimate Glade and Ultimate Ajax pieces. Pattern 73's reactor is quick and convenient to clear, but the associated void boss is a bit of a pain and takes a long time to kill. You might want to team up. I recommend equipping a chill enhancement module onto your Thunder Cage, since this void boss is weak to chill. It will make the boss fight a lot quicker. Pattern 113's reactor is also pretty easy to clear. Just make sure you camouflage early and use your hook and roll animation to speed up the transitions between the machines. The void boss for this pattern is a lot easier to kill, but it takes longer to reach from the portal. You'll also drop specialized Biometal when gathering this pattern, which you do need to craft Ultimate Bunny. I'd rate both of these locations as being relatively equal if you're not planning to hop areas, but if you are, 73 is much better. The drop rate is also 10%, so expect to spend about 90 minutes to gather the enhanced cells. Ultimate Bunny Spiral Catalyst is best acquired from pattern 123, located in Fortress Defense Line. This is the Valby run outpost. It's quite difficult to successfully disable the reactors here without resetting, but it can be done. The boss is also a bit of a pain to kill, owing to his immunity phase. This boss is weak to chill though, so again, use a module to assist. You may also want to stick around and wait for the 1 minute respawn if you're struggling to disable all the machines. Start again against the wall instead of grappling in for a few extra seconds of camouflage. Thankfully, the Spiral Catalyst is a 20% drop, so we shouldn't have to spend too long here in order to get it. The Void Boss isn't that deadly, but he's a massive bullet sponge. You'll likely have to die a few times in order to restock ammo. Expect to spend about an hour gathering this piece, even with below average luck. Ultimate Bunny's Stabilizer is best acquired from pattern 99, located at White Knight Gulch, the Mountaintops. Like other reactors mentioned, this is quite far from any portal, so there's no issue with camping here for a while and letting the resets come. You'll also gather pattern 98, which gives you access to Ultimate Ajax. The drop rate here is 10%, and the associated Void Boss is really easy and quick to clear. Given you can farm 9 patterns per hour waiting for respawns, this should take you about 90 minutes to gather and open, even with below average luck. Ultimate Bunny's code is best acquired from pattern 82, located in Echo Swamp Derelict Covert. You may already have a few of these patterns if you farmed macromolecule biogel for crystallization catalysts. The reactor is incredibly simple, but the associated Void Boss is a bit of a pain. He has rotating immunity balls, and sometimes they'll be in the roof, so you can't shoot them. Again, be sure to take full advantage of respawning with ammo. A few strategic deaths here is totally fine. Equip a toxin attachment to your Thunder Cage here for extra damage. It's especially useful since sadly this is a 6% drop, meaning you'll probably spend around over 2 hours here with average luck. If you've saved up enough shape stabilizers, it might be the time to use them. Most of the reactors we're farming are in awkward locations, so map popping doesn't make too much sense. However, in the case of pattern 73 and 82, it might be worth considering rotating between these two locations for more yield farm per hour. You'll go from Vespers, Lost Supply Depot, to Echo Swamp, Derelict Covert, and back again, over and over, skipping the respawn timers. I was able to do a full rotation between these spots in 90 seconds, meaning we'd yield 80 clears per hour, or 20 patterns split between 73 and 82. Waiting for respawns would typically yield around 45 clears per hour, or 11 patterns. You can squeeze out almost twice as many as you would from area hopping than if you waited for respawns, so it's definitely something to consider. You can do this with any reactor covered in this video, but travel times between portals means that you get diminished returns for the other spots. Try not to overfarm any particular pattern, since you don't want to have a bunch that you likely won't open. 5 of any is probably the limit. Open them up frequently to minimize your time investment in each area. A couple of the reactors have their void summon platforms located quite close too, which helps with dropping a pattern and opening it while you wait for the reactor to respawn. There are a few extras that you'll need to farm. Most of these are acquired from various resource boxes located in different areas. Press F on the relevant ingredient to see where you'll grab it from, then run around to get them. 3 other ingredients are required, but they won't take long to get. For encrypted neural circuits, run the Environment Contamination Zone mission in Echo Swamp Abandoned Zone. They drop from elites in this mission, and people are likely farming this in public lobbies, since it's one of the best resources of gold and Kuiper in the game. For specialized biometal, you should have enough from farming pattern 113, but if not, you can hop between Hagios Dune base and Hagios forward base to clear the reactors. The bosses each drop 3 to 4 biometals, and it's a pretty decent drop rate. Lastly, pure energy residue is gathered from encrypted containers in Fortress. I'd recommend having Enzo for this, but you can do the first 2 tiers of containers without failing pretty easily, although I'd probably avoid engaging with ultra-precise vaults, since without Enzo, they're really difficult to do and you don't want to waste your snitches. And that's it. You'll have to wait a few days for the component pieces and the final craft to finish, but you'll have Ultimate Bunny in no time. While you wait, you might also want to check out my other videos on farming Ultimate Glay, Lepic, and Viessa. These characters are a lot easier to farm now that reactor respawn timers have been greatly reduced. How long did it take you to get Ultimate Bunny? Let me know in the comment section below and be sure to follow for more TFD content. Thank you and good luck.